via Zoom, two absolutely amazing humans behind this banger. It's my Jam Hot record of the week. Karen, Harding and Shift K are on the show. Yay!
Hello.
Guys, what a tune Morning is. A massive congratulations. First things first, how did it come about? Who fired up the WhatsApp group?
I originally wrote the demo idea with two guys, Cameron Warren and Nick Sheldon. We're messing about in the studio. We actually had one of those days where you come up with a previous idea and the previous idea was rubbish. Came back after lunch, was like, right, amazing, let's start something from scratch. And the initial idea of Morning came about. Fortunately, got to send it to Shift K and he got his fingers right into it and smashed it, and sent it back, and we're like, right, this is it, this is where we're going, this is where it's heading, and all of us were buzzing on it.
See, Karen, I need to now know what you had for lunch, because if the idea you had in the morning was terrible and then you had lunch and you came back with fire, I want to know what you were eating.
That's a good point, that's a good point. But it probably wasn't anything exciting. It was probably just some chicken wrap or something. Yeah.
That's still the food of geniuses, though.
True.
I've never known anyone to not make a hit after eating a chicken wrap.
Well, now everyone knows my secret.
But I spoke to you, Shift Key, last week about it, and you said that, when you got that track, you just felt excited and energized by it. What was it that grabbed hold of you that made you say, I know what I can do to this to bring that spice?
I think it was just the whole song in its entirety was just really exciting. And to be fair, I didn't even hear the original production, so I just did my own thing on it, and we went back and forth quite a few times, didn't we? We got to I think version 21.
Yeah.
Who was it that wasn't happy? Was it both of you kind of go, 2 minutes and 27 seconds is that symbol? I'm not very happy with that.
Kind of, yeah, both of us. I think we got to version 13 and it was almost there. And then Karen, you had a few ideas and we kept kind of going back and forth on it, basically.
So how different is the demo compared to the final version, Karen? How different is what you wrote after that chicken wrap to what we hear now?
It's completely different. It was definitely more of a simple, mellow pop song kind of thing compared to what Shift K's done, where there's just an injection of I don't know, this kind of garage energy vibe. I don't know what it is, but he always does this stuff on records anyway. So yeah, I was happy that he did it to Morning.
It's the Shift Key sauce. It literally is. Nobody else has the same sauce as him. It's just Shift Key sauce. You should just bottle it.
Sprinkle it on there. Yeah.
Well, look, I want to chat to you some more about this tune, but I think we should get it on. Could you please introduce your brand new tune with my Jam Hot right now?
Yeah, this is our new song, Morning. It's Karen Harding and Shift K on Capital Dance, and this is Mista Jam's Jam Hot.
Jam Hot.
This is Capital Dance with me, Mista Jam, and that was my Jam Hot record of the week. Karen Harding and Shift Key with Morning, and they're both hanging out with me right now on Zoom. Well, I've got to ask you, Shift Key, what was your favourite lyric from it? Because I know that you're a lyricist as well as a producer, so being sent a track for you to work on, what was the lyric that made you go, I really like this?
I just like the idea of, I don't even care if there's no morning. I just like that sentiment of just a real party song.
Love it. And Karen, what's the instrumentation that Shift Key brought to it? What's your favourite instrument, your favourite kind of synth sound? And can you make it with your mouth?
I love the song, yeah, and there's absolutely no chance you're getting this to do it with my mouth because I can't even do kick drums or anything like that.
Come on!
But I love the song, yeah, but actually my favourite part of the whole thing is the outro, the final drop.
Yeah, me too.
When that comes in, now the truth's coming out. When that final drops, I'm just I'm in it. So yeah, that bit gets me proper hype. I don't know what kind of kitchen sink he threw at it, but I love what he did. So
it's the Shift Key sauce.
Yeah.
Well, look, I ask all of my guests this question because we do get some amazing nuggets of information. What's the one thing about Morning that you haven't told anyone? We'll start with you, Karen. What's the one thing about this record that you haven't told anyone?
It's too high.
Vocally, for you?
Yeah, no, people, they know that, but Crikey, I mean...
So live performance-wise, we're going to step it down a couple of keys.
I have no idea what I'm going to do when that comes out live, that's for sure. But yeah, it's pretty high.
It's a good, like, 1 or 2 keys too high, potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, though. It is a very good front room rave sing-along. When it's that high, you know that people are just going to go, not quite hit it, but they're still going to go for it.
And that's me too, and that's me.
What about you, Shift Key? One thing about this that you've told nobody.
I guess the guitars, like, you can't really, they're not like a huge frontline part of it, but yeah, there's a bunch of guitars in it. There's also like quite a heavy trance influence, like we were discussing last night. There's like a bit of a kind of Tiesto, Adagio for strings, and the Children, Robert Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sort of influence for me that I haven't really mentioned to anyone.
Do you know what? As you say that, that's that final drop. That's what that is.
Yeah. Also Heaven, DJ Sammy, Pretty Green Eyes, those kind of tunes.
Yeah, what a tune.
I mean, I feel like there should be some sort of a collaborative EP project with you covering all of these old trance anthems.
Quite possibly, yeah, I'd be down for that.
Make it happen. We'll make it happen. We'll find the funding for it. We're going to have to make that happen. Well, look, you guys are hanging out on the show this afternoon. You okay to stick around?
100%.
Of course.
I've spent the last 2 years.
Dance.
This is Capital Dance.
Move my body.
This is Capital Dance with me, Mista Jam, and the amazing duo behind my Jam Hot this week morning. Karen Harding and Shift Key are still with me on the show right now. So, I've been dying to ask this question, and I feel like we need to turn this into a little bit of a game. And I know you love a game, Karen, so this will be good.
I love the game.
So, this tune is called Morning. I want to try and find out what your morning routine is, and I want quick fire answers from the pair of you. I'm going to give you something that you might do in the morning, and I want you to choose one of them. Okay, to start off with, quick fire question number 1. Coffee or tea? Karen?
Coffee.
Shifky?
Coffee, definitely coffee.
Jam or Nutella? Answer correctly. Shifky?
Jam.
Karen?
Jam.
Nutella's the right answer. Toast or cereal?
Cereal.
I'm going to go toast.
Up early or lie in? Shifky?
It's somewhere in between, like a 10 a.m.
No, you've got to pick one. You can't take the pressure of the game.
Up early.
Karen?
Lion. Every day.
PJs or dressing gown? Karen?
PJs.
Dressing gown.
Yes. Scrambled eggs or fried eggs?
Scrambled.
Fried.
You're just being
That is
contrary
hard.
there. It's hard. It is very hard. Poached for me. Thank you very much. You know,
Oh, darn.
very posh. And the final one, almond milk or oat milk?
Oat milk.
Oat milk.
Ah,
Definitely oat milk.
nice. Like it. Well, I feel like I've got to know the pair of yours morning routine just a little bit better. Although, when the alarm goes off, I don't know if Shifty's going to go back to sleep or get up. He's not too sure. Well, look, you guys are hanging out on the show this afternoon. I want to chat about what's next for you guys and play another little game with you. Are you okay to stick around?
Of course.
Well, as I have got Shift Key and Karen Hot. This is Capital Dance with me, Mista Jam, and the amazing duo behind my Jam Hot this week morning. Karen Harding and Shift Key are still with me on the show right now. So, what does the rest of the year look like for the pair of you? I know that the pair of you are prolific writers, you're prolific music makers. Have we got more music coming out from the pair of you, or is this the only collaboration you've got planned in for this year? Or, you know, what's coming this year from the pair of you? Start off with you, Karen.
I've been working towards an EP, so like a little mini album of songs that I've just been dying to get out and showcase like a different side. And I guess, I've been working towards that of late. And hopefully some more collaborations and things will be coming out. I mean, to be honest, it's just a case of just seeing what happens, really, because we don't really know.
Love that. And we spoke very briefly last week, Shifky, and you said that there's a couple of really tasty little nuggets up your sleeve for later on in the year.
Yeah, I've sort of given you a hint at this last time, and I still can't really give away any more. But yeah, there's a big US vocal feature on the next one. And yeah, similar to Karen, just working on an EP of big anthemic dance tunes. That's kind of what I've got planned.
See, I love the fact that both of you have got your own energy, you've both got your own career, you've both got your own thing going on, but this collaboration here, I think it feels like something that should be repeated, whether it be for your own artist projects or you start up some sort of hit-making factory for other people? Have you ever had any thoughts of doing that? Because you work perfectly together.
We've worked together in the past actually, but never quite nailed, we never nailed anything. But yeah, I mean, in the studio, what I love about Shift K is he's so chill, and it's kind of nice to have that, and we're both really relaxed. And yeah, I definitely think we'll be getting some more stuff in the future, whether it's named or whatever, but we'll definitely be working on some stuff.
Definitely.
I think so.
Yeah, I loved it. We did a disco tune the first time we worked together.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we ever finished it, but it exists.
I mean, that should get finished pretty sharpish because, the world's crying out for some disco right now.
Yeah, if Karen's up for that, we can finish it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, when that happens, then you know where you heard about it first. Well, look, I want to play one more little game with you. Are you okay to hang around and give it a go?
Let's do it.
Right, more from Karen and Shift Key soon. So dance with me, Mista Jam, and the lovely Karen Harding and Shift Key are hanging out on the show this afternoon. Guys, again, massive congratulations with your new tune, Morning. Thank you so much for letting me have it as my Jam Hot Record of the Week this week. And thank you for your time today. I appreciate you.
Thank you for playing it.
Thank you.
So look, I wanted to end this amazing chat on a bit of fun. So I've got a little game to play with you right now that I am calling Morning, Noon and Night.
Okay.
So I have got some lyrics to some dance records that all reference the time of day, time, or moments in time. You need to tell me the track title and the artist, and it is Karen Harding versus Shift Key. So if you think you know the answer, I want you to shout out your name. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go.
So
let's
ready.
go.
Number one. The lyric is, I'm out here calling you. Come over. You already know that I need you. Come
Karen.
over. Karen.
It's 2 a.m. by MK featuring Colin Monroe.
That is correct.
Mark on that one. I knew that one as well.
1 point to Karen. Come on, Shift Key. Number two. I wish that I could turn back time.
Oh
Shift Key.
yeah, Shifky.
You got to shout your name. You got to shout your name.
Diplo, Sonny Fodera, Turn Back Time.
That is correct. 1 point each. Love it. Number three. When you don't realise you're in a moment until it's a memory.
Karen.
Yes, Karen.
It's Noizu and Summer 91.
When you don't realize you're in the moment until it's a memory.
Correct. Look at that. 2 points to Karen, 1 point to Shift Key. Now, Shift Key, if you get this right, it means that you equal Karen Harding on the points. Karen, if you get this right, it means that you are the outright, complete and utter winner. Can you tell me the track and the artist title based on these lyrics? If you want me to, we can do it all night. No one else will do, like it was the first time.
Karen.
Yes, Karen.
M22 first time.
M22 first time is correct! Karen, you are the winner. Shift Key is hanging his head in shame.
I knew that as well. I proper knew that one.
I know you did. I could tell. I could tell, but I'm afraid Karen is just too competitive for you.
Yeah, I am. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out on the show today.
Thank you.
Morning is my Jam Hot Record of the Week. It is an absolute belter. Shift Key, I think it is only fair that you get to choose one record from your back catalogue for us to play here on Capital Dance. What do you reckon? Because your back catalogue, like Karen, is vast. What would you rather we go with?
I'll go with I Know.
Ooh! Introduce it then, come on!
So this is I Know by myself, Shift Key, right now on Capital Dance.